Hi student, today again we are here with our new chapter. It's a pair of linear equations in two variables. Before we are going to be discuss our topic pair of linear equations two variables. Before then, first of all, we have to go back through our basic concept here. All of you remember that what is difference between expression and equation there. If we have any expressions like we have ax plus b, then this is our what? Yes, it is our expression. And if we have ax plus b equal to 0, then this is what called? It's called our equation. Means what? An algebraic expression with the sign equal to is known as our equation. If it's without equal to sign, then it is our what? It's a only expression there. Then this is the basic difference between our expression and our equation, because we cannot solve any expression there, but we can solve equations there. Then we have know that about what is our algebraic expression. Our algebraic expression is what? An equation of combination of what is our algebraic expression? We have in your mind that it's what? It's about it's a combination of constants and variable. It's a combination of constant and variable with our four basics mathematics operations: addition, subtraction, division, and multiplication. Then it's called our algebraic expression. Then we have aware about in our class 9th level. We have read about linear equations in one variable. Then we have read about linear equations in two variable. Now then, and in a class level 10, we have to read about pair of linear equations in two variables. Before we are going to be discuss pair of linear equations two variable. Again, what is this? Is what? Ax plus b equal to 0. What is this? This is our linear equation in one variable. This is our linear equation in one variable. An equation of type ax plus by plus c equal to 0, conditioning that a square plus b square cannot be 0. This is what? It means simultaneously both a and b cannot be 0. This is the meaning of this. This is our linear equation in two variables. When we are going to solve this ax plus b, then what do we get? We get x equal to minus b by a. And where we are going to means it's one of the zero of this equation. It's also called zero of linear equation in one variable x plus b, and we can represent its solution in our real line as anyhow it's our origin 0 there somewhere here. It's our point minus b by a something. It's depend on the value of b and a there, what would be there. Just we mark here to our left to our 0 there, because that's a negative sign. Then we can represent solution in our real line when we have a linear equation in one variable there. What's out when we have a linear equation in two variables ax plus by plus c equal to 0? In such types of what we have, then our solution is what it represent in the pair of some x y, because when we are going to talking about we have going to be take up make a graph of this line ax plus by plus c equal to 0. Then what we get? We get a straight line there, and each and every point of this straight line is what? It's a solution of our linear equation in two variables. Then it's called order pair xy. For a different value of x, we get a different value of y when we are going to put solve here. Then what do we get here? In linear equation in one variable ax plus b, we have only one solution. By given by x equal to minus b by a, our solution is we get our solution on the real line, on the number line. And about this linear equation two variables ax plus by plus c, for different values of x we get different values of y, or for different values of y we get different values of x there. Means it's an every point of on the line is a solution of linear equation in two variables there. But here as a level of class 10, we have here we have seen the solution in so many different values in graph also we have covered it in our class 9th level. But we are going to talking about as our level class 10. We have to read here pairs of linear equations in two variables. we have read about pair of linear equation in two variable. Then look, all of you are aware about what is the meaning of pair. The pair, that means we have two equations, a1x plus b1y plus c1 equal to 0, a2x plus b2y plus c2 equal to 0. These are called our pairs of linear equations in two variables, and with condition that a1 square plus b1 square cannot be 0, a2 square plus b2 square cannot be 0. This is our pairs of linear equations in two variables. Now, in such types of equation, we have a pair of linear equation in two variables. Then when we are going to be talk about its solution there, then we have how can we get its solution? By a graphical method and by algebraic method. Means there are two types of methods to get a solution of this linear pairs of linear equation in two variable. First one is what? It's a graphical method. Second one is what? It's our algebraical method. Algebraic method. What's a graphical method? When we are going to talking about graphical method of solution of pair of linear equation in two variables, then what we looked at, when we are going to plot a graph there, then obviously both these equations 1 and 2, we take 1 and 2, these are when we are going to plot it, then we get a straight line there. I mean, if we have a two straight line on any surface or any plane there, then what happens? There is only three types of situation when we are going to plot our pairs of line on the surface or on the plane. Then it's maybe both lines are intersecting, or maybe both lines are parallel to each other. And the third and last condition that both lines are coincide to each other. These are three possibilities are there when we are going to find out graphical method by the solution by graphical method. When the lines are intersecting, in this case we have we have just only one solution. When lines are parallel to each other, then it's in this case we have not a single point common to each other. Then means in this case, what do we have? We have not a common. We don't have a common solution. That means in the case of the lines are parallel to each other, there is no solution. And in third case, when these lines are coincide to each other, means overlapping, both lines are overlapping to each other, then it is a case of what? Then each and every point is a solution of both lines. Then in this case, what do we have? We have an infinite number of solution. In graphical method, we have three cases are there. What is it? Lines are intersecting. What is our second case? Lines are parallel to each other. What is our third case? Lines are coincide to each other. When lines are intersecting, what happens there? Then there is one. Means we have unique solution. There is one and unique solution. What happens when lines are parallel to each other? There is no solution, and lines are coincide to each other. Then there are many solutions. Look, when we have there is one solution. This equation, this pair of linear equations in two variables, known as a systems. And when we are going to talking about a system there, then our system having a solution, then our system is known as consistent system. And if we are not able to find out any solution of our system, then our system is known as what? It's a inconsistent system. Now look, in graphical method, what we have talking about that if there is one solution means in this case our system is what? It's a consistent system, and it's only one unique solution means it is a case of our equation is what? Independent there. The variables involved in this what is what? It's a independent. Our equation are independent there, and then here is also a solution, many solutions there. We have many solutions there when our lines are coincide to each other. And in this case our equations are dependent. In this case our equations are independent, and in this case our equations are dependent. Means there are two cases when we have only one solution and when we have a many solution. These both cases are what? It's called our system is what? It's a consistent. Here our system is consistent. Here also we have a solution. Here also our system is consistent. And here there is no solution. Then our system is inconsistent. Our system is inconsistent. Look, what we have talked there. Till now we have talked about pairs of linear equation to two variables. We are aware that when we are going to plot the graphs, plot the line graph on the graph, then we get two lines there, and there is three possibilities when we are going to plot two pair of two lines. Then there are three possibilities. What is? We are talking about a graphical method solution there. Then there are three possibilities. First, our lines are intersecting. Second, our lines are parallel to each other, and third, our lines are coinciding to each other. In the cases where our lines are intersecting and our lines are coincide to each other, it's our case of what? Because we have get a solution there, and in the case when we get a solution, then our system is known as our inconsistent system, and when we don't get any solution there, then our system is known as inconsistent system. Then we have two types of solutions. We have two types of solution method: graphical method and algebraic method. In graphical, we have lines are intersecting. Then lines are parallel and lines are coincide. When we are talking about to solve by algebraic method, then what do we have? We have a three method there: elimination method, substitution method, and also a cross multiplication method. Now look, due to our COVID-19 pandemic, there is some deleted syllabus issued by our CBSE board, in which we have this topic is our deleted there. But to the knowledge point of view, we have discussed about that. Our also cross multiplication method we have discussed in our video. What is our cross multiplication method? How can we solve our equations by cross multiplication method? But in your board examination, there is not a single problem in which you have to be use cross multiplication method, because it is deleted by CBSE in this the session year 2021. Then look, then mostly we have discussed about the topic in about by graphical method solution. How can we solve by elimination method? And there is what? How can we solve our equation by using substitution method? This is our this is the point where we have to discuss about that. We are going to discuss one by one all this concept. Then look, first of all, how can we draw the graph of first of all we are going to talking about the graphical method solution. Then how can we plot the graph? Then what would be our algorithm to plot the graph? Then we are going to discuss about. Now look, we are going to discuss about what? We are going to discuss about the steps, or also it's known as algorithm we are going to discuss about what? Algorithm to draw the graph of linear equations in two variables. Then what you know that our using what step by step process to get the result of our given task here. Then we start with what should be our step here. First suppose we have a linear equation is given as ax plus by plus c equal to 0. We are just going to discuss about one of the equation there. Suppose we have ax plus by plus c equal to 0. Then what is our first step? What is our first step? In first step, we have to be express one unknown quantity in the terms of other. What does it mean? From here we are going to be there are two variables x and y. Then we are going to make one variable is dependent and one variable is independent. How can we get the value of y there? Minus c minus ax divided by b. And in the first step, we are going to find out we are going to express our any unknown quantity in the terms of other. Means we are going to express here y in the terms of x. Also, you are free here to express x in the terms of y. I am here express y in the terms of x. You are free to express x in the terms of y there. Then look, in the first step, what we do? We are going to be express our one unknown quantity in the terms of another variable there. And in second step, what we do? In step 2, get values of y. In step 2, what we do? We are going to find out to get the values of y. Putting the 2 or 3 values of x. In step 2, what we do? We are here going to put the 2 or 3 values of x to get the value of y. Get values of y, putting the 2 or 3 values of x. This is our second step. Look, in what we do? In first step, we are going to be we are going to express any variable in the terms of another variable. I am expressing here y in the terms of x. You are free to express in the terms of. If you are going to express x in the terms of y, then we have to get values of x. After putting the values of some values of y there, and this is our step number 2. Then, after putting the values in step 3. What do we do? Just suppose what do we get? We put the value of x at the place of put x1, then we get the value of what? Y1, x2, then we get the value of y as a y2, x3, then we get the value of y as a y3. What do we do? We are going to be in third step, we are going to plot this point. Plot this point on the graph. This is our step number 3rd. Plot this point on the graph, and then what is our last step? We plot the graph. We plot the points on the graph. In the last step, what we do? Yes, we draw a line passing through this point. Look, what we discuss here? We have discussed our algorithm. Which algorithm? Algorithm to draw the graph of linear equations in two variables. How can we draw the graph easily there? We are going to discuss about algorithm. What we do in first step? First of all, we are going to express our one variable in the terms of other variable. After expressing that in step 2, we are going to put the different values of x. On putting the different values of x, we get the different values of y. Then we get some point x1, y. When we could put the value of x at the x1, we get some y1 there. On x2, we get some y2 there. On x3, we get some y3 there. Then what is in our last step? We are going to we plot this point on the graph and last step what we do, we are going to draw a line which is passing through our this given this passing through our this point. This is a algorithm to draw a graph of our linear equations in two variable. In a similar manner, here we take one of the example there. In similar manner, we are in the same manner we are going to draw both pairs of linear equations in two variables. And obviously that what is about, we have discussed about that we have only three cases there. In first case our lines are intersecting. If our lines are intersecting, then there is about, it's a case of a, yes, it's a case of a one and unique solution. When our lines are parallel to each other, then it is a case of where we don't get any solution there, and when our these lines are coincide to each other, then it is a case of, yes, it is a case of infinite many solutions. Then look, till now we have discussed the graphical method and graphical way. We are talking about the algorithm to draw the graph of pairs of linear equations in two variables. Then now look, after discussion about plotting the graphs, then now we are going to discuss about we have discussed about graphical method. Then we are going to be cases there. Just suppose till now we have discussed about graphical method. We have discussed about three cases: lines are intersecting, lines are coincide, lines are parallel to each other. Then if there is any trick or any ideas about without if we are able to tell the answer that without drawing the graph that our lines are intersecting or our lines are parallel, or we are not going to get any solution there, then what is our answer? That yes, we can also find out, we can also say about the pairs of lines, that these lines are intersecting or parallel to each other or coincide to each other by what? There is some we are using some algebraic interpretation without actually drawing the graph. We are going to be we have some condition. On the basis of some condition, we are able to be interpret that our lines are what? It's intersecting, or it's parallel to each other, or it's coincide to each other. Then look, we are going to be what? We are going to represent and our lines corresponding to a linear equations there. So suppose we have a pairs of a1x plus b1y plus c1 equal to 0, a2x plus b2y plus c2 equal to 0. Then now without actually we are going to draw the graphs of line there. Just we are going to compare the ratios. After comparing the ratios, we are able to tell that, we are able to be explain that these lines, these pairs of lines are intersecting or coinciding to each other or parallel to each other. Then we are going to be what would be our condition? That comparing the ratios. In first, what we get? We are going to be comparing the ratios. Then in the case, what is our graphical representation? Then what it's algebraic interpretation. First of all, in first column, what do we do? We are going to do that. What outcomes? Comparing the ratios. Then what's about its graphical representation? Then what is its algebraic interpretation? And then we are going to be talking about it's a consistent or our system is inconsistent. Then what is our first condition? When we have a1 by b1 is not equal to a2 by b2. When we are going to compare the ratios of coefficient of x to the coefficient of y, means when we are going to take the I'm write down here. First of all, sorry for that. We have to take the ratios of what? a1x plus b1y plus c1 a2x plus b2y plus c2. Then when we have a1 by a2 is not equal to b1 by b2, I will write down a1 b1. Now it's our case. What is this our case? When we have a condition that where our coefficient of ratio of coefficient of x is not equal to the ratio of coefficient of y, then in this case our graph is what? It's about our lines are intersecting. What is our algebraic interpretation? When our lines are intersecting, then there is a, what is there? There is a unique solution. What is? Yeah, it's exactly one solution. And we have a solution, means our system is what? We are talking about consistency here. It's our system is a consistency. Then write down consistency. Then in this case, our system is what? Consistency. When we have a condition a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2 is equal to c1 by c2. In this case, what will happen? Our lines are parallel. Our lines are parallel to each other. When our lines are parallel to each other, means what do we have? In this case, our lines are parallel to each other. In this case, we have no common point, means we have no solution there. It's a case of no solution, and if our system we have there is no solution, then our system is what? It's a inconsistent. Then our system is inconsistent. And what is our third condition? a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2 is not equal to c1 by we have reversed this is what we have discussed, that a1 by a2 not equal to b1 by d2. We make just going to change that, because it's a, when not equal to, then it's a case of, it's my apology to you, sorry for that. Not going to change that. Please revise that. It's a case, what is a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2 not equal to, because in the parallel lines we have same the coefficient of ax y, but we have different constants here. Then there is not equal to, this is the case of lines are parallel, then we have no solution and our system is inconsistent. But when we have a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2 c1 by c2, means our comparing ratios are equal, then it's a what? It's a case of lines are coincide to each other, then there is what? Many solution. In many solution means our system is consistent. What is the basic difference between these two conditions? In this case, our equations are what? Independent, but in the case of this, our equations are dependent, and you have to be kept in your mind that, look, what we have discussed there, we have without actually drawing or without actually graphing these pairs of system, we are just going to come up on the basis of comparing the ratios. We are sure that what's happened there when we are going to plot the graphs, and what we are going to be make a solution by any method, by elimination or by substitution method, what will be happen there? Our system is consistent or inconsistent or consistent. It depends on only what? On the comparing the ratios. When we have a1 by a2 is not equal to b1 by b2, it's a case of what? Intersecting lines. There is exactly one solution in the terms of algebraic interpretation and system. When we have a solution, or it's a one solution or a many solution, it's a case of consistency. And then it's a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2 not equal to c1 by c2. In the case lines are parallel. If our lines are parallel, then there is not a single common point, then it's a case of no solution in the algebra.